So, as we all anxiously await any decision coming out of the United States Supreme Court, it's being reported that Wednesday will be a decision day from the United States Supreme Court. Now, this is normal for the Supreme Court to tell us ahead of time when opinions or decisions are going to be released, and that way we know what to expect. Normally, we know what days they have oral arguments, what days they're releasing opinions. And normally they wait till later in the term to do opinions, but they can release them pretty much any time. Now, Wednesday could be the day we hear on the TikTok ban. No guarantee that they would make a ruling at that point. Um, they could have a different case that they want to rule on Wednesday, but it appears likely that it is about the TikTok ban, considering that it would be 4 days away from the TikTok ban taking effect. Um, ultimately, I think something's going to happen and save TikTok. I'm not worried about that. I think either the Supreme Court's going to come out and side with free speech and against the TikTok ban, um, or they're going to issue a stay temporarily, giving them time to deliberate and kick it down the road, hoping that when Donald Trump takes office, maybe they come up with some kind of a solution. And then from there, you know, they don't have to actually issue a decision, or they can say, well, this is what our decision would have been, but it doesn't matter because you have overturned that law already. Um, as far as where I will be, should the ban take effect, you can find me on YouTube and primarily there and Clapper. I've also got a Blue Sky account. There's a link tree in my bio that will take you to both places, or all three places, I guess. If you want to follow me over on those apps. Clapper seems to be the closest to TikTok as far as uh, functionality. But I'm going to keep posting my content wherever I can to keep going. And if TikTok stays like I think it will, I'll keep posting here as well. Um, I think they're gonna end up saving TikTok somehow. I know there's some push by was it Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank to set, he wants to buy TikTok and make it better, and he was going to salvage it and all kinds of things. But he was talking about buying it without the algorithm. Well, without the algorithm, that's like buying, you know, a famous restaurant without getting the recipes or the staff. It doesn't work, and they would wreck it, and TikTok would die anyway. So I don't know what's going to happen that route. TikTok, for its part, ByteDance has said they're not going to sell TikTok, and specifically they wouldn't sell it with the algorithm, and the algorithm is what makes TikTok TikTok. So check me out on the other socials as we await the decision from the Supreme Court. Again, there's a link tree in my bio which will take you to everywhere else I have content.